Welcome back to our, of course, wonderful stream here. I'm Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jaden Knowles, and I'm so happy that everyone is joining in. We have a lot of weather to talk about. We saw already lots of weather throughout the week, especially back on Wednesday, our first real snow. Of course, we saw our first measurable snow back on last week of Saturday. We saw 0.2 of an inch, but we saw some good amounts across the entire state, really, back on Wednesday. But we are tracking another system as they expect to make impacts to the high country, talking about 1 to 2 feet as possible for our northern mountains once everything is said and done. But let's take you outside and show you exactly what's going on. Copper Mountain is coming down there. You can see visibility is very low. Some of the snow is already sticking onto the lens there, so that's where we can't really see none of the slopes there. But overall, here's what we're tracking. 1 to 2 feet of snow likely, as I mentioned, for our northern mountains. The heaviest snow will come early Saturday morning, and along with the snow, we're talking about gusty conditions. About 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gust is possible, especially including the foothills. For us across the metro area, we could see some gusts close to 50 miles per hour. So it definitely will be a windy Saturday afternoon. So here's some of our winter alerts. We do have that winter storm warning in effect for the high country. Here's some preliminary totals, noticing 1 to 2 feet possible for Steamboat Springs as well as Kremling, and then even 8 to 14 inches is possible near Vail. So let's take a look at radar right now. And I know this probably makes it look like it's snowing here in the metro area and parts of the eastern plains, but what's actually happening, it's so dry here at the surface. We're not really seeing anything make it to the surface, but aloft, this is what we're seeing, and that's the reason that the radar is picking up on it. But over towards just the west along I-70, over towards the high country and parts of the western slope, you are still seeing that steady snowfall there. Not a whole lot, but still coming down, especially over towards Copper Mountain like we just saw on that tower cam there. But our futurecast, here's what we can expect for the rest of your Friday afternoon. Those light flurries that we're seeing over towards the high country and portions of the western slope, that will continue throughout the evening hours. But then as we head into late Saturday, or should I say late Friday night into early parts of Saturday morning, here's what 1 a.m. will look like. Widespread snow showers. I mean, it is coming down, as well as those gusty conditions will continue throughout your Saturday morning. Here's what 6 a.m. is, still coming down steadily towards Steamboat, all the way down towards Aspen, even down towards parts of the San Juans, continuing snow. But overall, your travel conditions will be one of the main impacts that we talk about, especially for tomorrow morning. So if you plan on heading out to the mountains on Saturday morning, I would try to reschedule that, because I mean it's really going to be bad conditions throughout most parts of the afternoon hours. Maybe in the latter parts of Saturday you could try to get up there, but for the most part I would just travel on Sunday, as that would be better conditions. But then you can see start to taper off as we head into early parts of Sunday morning. So as I mentioned, the mountain pass impacts, that's going to be the main impact for tomorrow, along with the snow and the gusty conditions. The worst times to travel will be midnight tonight till about 12 p.m. tomorrow afternoon for the tunnels, Vail Pass, Berthoud Pass, as well as Rabbit Ears Pass. I'm going to switch to a closer look here in the front range so we can see that futurecast here. And here's the rest of your Friday afternoon. So here's what 2 p.m. looks like. Maybe some light snow showers starting in the foothills near Winter Park and just up and down the foothills. But as we continue this futurecast, we clear out as we head into the evening hours. But then there you can see that heavy snow bands finally making its way across the foothills by 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And that will continue throughout most parts of the afternoon hours. Now, Boulder, you could see like a little mix of rain as well as sleet and snow further up towards the north near Fort Collins as well. But then noticing out towards the eastern plains, you possibly could see some stray showers near Lyman, and some earlier models had it trying to switch to snow just a little bit, but I do think we'll be too warm, because tomorrow will be one of the warmest days that we've seen so far in the past 5 days. Here's our preliminary snow totals that we could see by when everything is said and done. As we head into Monday, you can see close to 2 feet up towards Steamboat Springs. That's where you will see the heavier amount of snow. Loveland ski area could see some good amounts as well, up to 15 inches as possible. And then Evergreen, maybe close to maybe 1.5 inches possible there near Evergreen as well. But as far as our forecast for today, we are going to see the low 40s, 40 degrees, mostly cloudy conditions, but overall we could see a little bit of sunshine in the latter parts of this afternoon. The windy conditions won't start until tomorrow, and I'm going to show you that here as well. Forecast the highs across the entire state, the upper 30s as well as the low 40s for the eastern plains. You're seeing 39 in Lyman, 20s and 30s today in the high country, then also the low 40s for the western slope. So if we take a look at your wind gusts forecast, you can see how it's really going to start to ramp up late tonight into tomorrow morning. So here's what it looks like at 9:30. Up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts is possible across the foothills. Then as we fast forward to tomorrow morning, this is at 10 a.m., 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts across the metro area. I do believe that's going to be the main weather story for us across the metro area tomorrow, because I don't have a lot of precipitation for us, at least. But it is definitely going to be a bad air day. Definitely wear that, what's it called, hairspray, if you will, because it's going to be a windy Saturday afternoon, as well as just morning as well. Overnight temperatures tonight will drop down to the low 20s, and then as we fast forward till tomorrow, we'll see 46 degrees, a little bit warmer, as I mentioned, but the mountain snow will continue throughout most parts of your afternoon hours before finally starting to taper off early Sunday morning. Overall, your highs for your Saturday across the entire state, a little bit warmer, especially out towards the eastern plains. You're seeing 53 over in Burlington, 50 in Yuma, as well as Fort Morgan, 48 in Lyman, 46 here in Denver, 20s and 30s in the high country, and then also the upper 40s for the western slope. Of course, our parade is tomorrow. Definitely go out there, celebrate it. It's going to be a little cool and breezy, as I mentioned, those wind gusts continuing into the afternoon hours. 40 degrees will be our high, or 46 will be our high. We'll be at 40 degrees around 4:30, mostly cloudy conditions. But then as we head into the overnight hours, we'll start to clear out and see a beautiful sky, 34 degrees by 8 p.m. once the parade is all said and done, and it's going to be a terrific time out there. Here's the rest of our 7-day forecast. Of course, we're staying in the 40s, which is average for this time of year. 42 by Sunday. It's going to be a beautiful day on Sunday. Perfect conditions to get out there to the slopes because you have that fresh powder, and of course travel conditions will be much improved by then. 49 on Monday, and then we're really starting to warm up for this time of year as we head into Tuesday. 55 degrees, and we're staying nice and dry. No precipitation for the rest of your 7-day once we get past tomorrow. So overall, though, I hope everyone just continues having a great Tuesday, or excuse me, today is Friday. I don't know what Friday. Today's Friday. I hope everyone has a terrific Friday, and of course, be nice to someone. You never know what someone is going through. You could be that light, but I appreciate everybody joining in. I'm Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Jaden Knowles.